Okay, here we go. Well, man, that's a blast from the past.
It really is. You know what else is a blast from the past?
Wait, what?
Us.
Yes.
We're back.
Let's go.
It's season 2.
Season-
Grownup Kids.
Man, it's crazy.
We haven't recorded in like a couple months.
Yeah, I've never done anything that's had a season 1 and a season 2, so this is like new territory for my life.
Yeah, well, welcome.
Yeah, let's go.
I guess I have, but not for anything for myself.
Yeah,
it was
that
like
makes
I
sense.
worked on things that
had a season 2.
had a season 2, but
What were those things?
different podcasts.
Okay, got
in
it.
California.
Yeah, I knew the answer to that. I just thought it'd be cool if you said it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a little ambiguous. There's other things that have seasons, like shows.
I wish I could say that I did a show that had multiple seasons.
Think about
Someday.
how many years of life you have left.
No, yeah, you're so right.
It's unlimited, really.
Thousands. Actually, just the other day, Kate and I, which this would be a big explanation. So, like, I'm just going to say this statement that people are going to be like, what? And then I'm not going to explain it.
Got it.
But
maybe another time.
The other day, Kate and I said something about like, oh, yeah, like once you get married, it's like we are always together. And then I was like, for thousands of years. And then we were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I believe that.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to tell you why.
Yeah, I really do too.
At least not right now.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if I'm wrong about it, if I'm wrong about our ability to live much longer than what we've grown to view as normal, then like, okay.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Then I'll be in heaven at 100.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But I do actually believe we have the ability and we're going to get to live longer than what has been normal over the last couple thousand years. So
yeah, I also agree.
Let's run it.
Anyway, swinging right in back to season 2.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We got to like catch up. So
Yeah,
this
we do.
episode is coming out. Actually, wait, real quick. This episode is coming out on Caden's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
happy
Caden.
birthday, Caden.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But anyway,
August
17th.
Ooh, I knew that. So
Yeah.
let's go.
We're both 17, just like
Yep.
you and Kiana are both 22.
Yeah.
Although we're not the same month, but
Yeah, that's dope.
but oh my god.
What was that? Just
It was
kidding.
ocean.
We know what that is.
Is we're filming in a, oh yeah, okay, so many updates.
Oh yeah.
We have a whole update. This is a whole update episode.
Yeah, let's go.
But should we do song of the week real quick first? Before we get our update?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Do you want to go?
Nah, you go.
Oh, okay. My song of the week is a song called Every Living Breathing Moment by Grant Stellar. And it's actually completely instrumental.
Nice.
And
I love those every once in a while.
It's popping off on TikTok right now, but I actually kind of like it because it's like, it feels like a song from the most momentous moment of like a Pixar movie or something like that. And people keep using it for edits of films and movies. And the guy that made it for a short film or like a short movie that they made. And it like just one person happened to see it, used it, and that video took off. So then the guy that composed it put on a competition of the best edit will win like $250 or something like that. So TikTok has been popping off with the edits.
That's fun.
And I just get like one after the other after the other.
Fun.
I like all of them because they're like, the music is so good that every single one of them makes you feel like, oh, like I just love movies and life and people. It's really good. Like I showed Caden in the car and he was like, yeah, I get it. And I was like, it literally feels like every nostalgic, important, like sentimental moment of life in one song.
That's great.
And like all the moments that you know are gonna happen that you're gonna be like, oh, that's how it feels.
That's great.
It's a really good song.
I love that. So say the name again.
Every living, breathing moment.
Every living, breathing moment. Dang, even the title is kind of epic.
Yeah.
By Grant Stellar. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to listen to it when I leave here. My song of the week is, I've been throwing it back with this song. Like, I think I've listened to this song. This is going to sound crazy because I never do this. I think I've listened to this song probably 20 times in the last 3 days.
Oh.
I know. I just can't get enough.
What is it?
Meant to Live by Switchfoot.
Interesting. Is that from the one album cover that's like kind of like
The Beautiful
tealish and
Letdown?
brown?
Yeah, The Beautiful Letdown. It's got
There's
some orange
another song on there that
the album is considered
Wait
just a really
second.
great album,
Because
like widespread opinion. It's amazing.
Is it adding to the noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh wait, Meant to Live is.
If you're adding to the noise. Yeah.
But that's on that.
Yeah, I'm almost
album,
positive
right?
it is. That's that song. Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
That
I
song-
remember loving that song when I
Yeah.
was a kid.
That song is they used it on
We had it on DVD or
MLB 06 the show, or 07 the show, or maybe even 09 the show.
Wait, is that a video game?
Yeah, it's like a baseball. It's like a pro baseball
Why does it
video
say
game.
the show?
It's just the name of the game.
Oh,
Like
it's just the name
it's like
of the game.
It's just when you like when you get to the big leagues, it's like
The show. Oh, okay, got it,
It's
got
like
it,
a
got it.
baseball
Yeah.
term. But anyways, so that song was on one of those games, and I just remember when it popped up, me being like, "No way, they got Switchfoot in here. This is so sick." But yeah, Meant to Live. Meant to Live's the one that starts off with like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm there.
I can't get enough of it. I just listen to it over and over and over. Man, I love the song. And also, would it be an episode of Song of the Week without me somehow finding a way to bring up John Bellion?
No.
But John Bellion really like loves Switchfoot and like grew up listening to them and loves the song Meant to Live. And so when they did like this anniversary album and remade a bunch of songs from The Beautiful Letdown, just like maybe 2 years ago, John Bellion did a remake of the song Meant to Live, and it's like pared down. It's like not intense and all that. It's very like
more acoustic or something.
it's very like a lot of strings. I can't think of the word.
Orchestral.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe orchestral is the right word. But
I don't even know if that's. Wait, why
and
does
it's
it sound
just-
like a Harry Potter? Oh, thestrals. I was like, wait, that sounds like a creature. Anyway.
But John Bellion's voice on it is just so like, I don't know. It feels very not to keep going with words that sound like this, but ethereal. Like I don't know how to describe it.
I think I know what you're saying.
It's like a crazy version that is so different than the original, yet it's amazing to listen to. So
That's
I'm just
cool.
throwing that out there. Like listen to.
But which one
the
have you been
song.
listening to this week?
Switchfoot.
Oh, okay.
Switchfoot.
Okay.
But just throwing it out there, you should also go listen to the version
Got
by
it.
John Bellion from a couple of years ago, because it's actually phenomenal.
Yeah.
I had a friend text me when he released it, and he was like, "That was such a no pun intended here. That was such a letdown. That was so disappointing. The song by John Bellion." And I was like, "You're insane. You're insane for
You're
saying
insane. I'm insane. Wait,
Wait, what is that from?
Ratatouille, but is that what he says? Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I'm insane. I'm
Yeah, he
talking
said-
to a rat.
Yeah, he said,
Did you not? Did you just not?
"Are you nodding?"
Can you hear me? Yeah. I'm insane. Or it also reminds me of the I'm as crazy as my mother from. Do you not know? Oh my God, I'm as crazy as my mother.
I mean, it's right there. I can hear it and everything.
Robots. It's the bad guy.
Oh, that's right. What is his name?
I'm forgetting. Ratchet.
Oh my God. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh
Ratchet.
my God. I'm as crazy as my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Ratchet because I can hear
Oh, yeah. Ratchet.
you and McGregor's
Yeah.
voice saying
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Ratchet Industries. Ratchet City.
Man, that is an underrated movie.
It really is. It's like robots,
seen it in
over the
probably 10
hedge, surfs up, open season. Those are like the non-Disney ones that
Give
like,
it up for Boog. I love that
Idiot.
one.
It's Elliot.
Woohoo! It's one of my favorite animated movies.
It's so
Still,
good.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
The humor is also like
Amazing.
Ashton Kutcher. Is just the humor is beyond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I forget that that's him. Yeah.
yeah.
Have Macy and Jude
Isn't
seen
it
those?
Ashton Kutcher and Martin Lawrence is the bear, right?
I
Isn't
think
it?
so.
Yeah, 100% he is. I'm almost positive.
Wait, really? Anyway, have Maisie and Jude seen those? Any of them?
It's got to be Martin Lawrence. I can hear his voice in my head. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be devastated.
I don't.
The bear. Boog.
But, like, none of these say Boog on them.
Look up who played Boog.
Like, why isn't Boog listed? Oh. Wow,
Yeah,
why is he,
Martin
like, at
Lawrence.
the bottom of the list?
That is weird. Why is he not the first name on there? He's the main character.
He's on the cover.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But that makes me feel better. It is Martin Lawrence. I'm a Martin Lawrence fan. Underrated
road trip.
Yeah, underrated movies. I feel like Martin Lawrence's movies are all really underrated.
Yeah.
Like
we
College
grew
Road
up
Trip,
on College Road Trip and Rebound.
Rebound was such a stupid movie. Such an amazing movie. Oh, man. All
Road
right.
trip. Road trip.
Thank you, P-Chips.
Thank you.
That
Man,
drink
we're
is
just blowing
hilarious.
through the movie
I
quotes.
know, right?
Anyways, have Maisie and Jude seen any of those
Mm.
before we move on?
I think maybe they've seen Surf's Up. Although
so good.
I'm not 100% positive.
Positive.
But Surf's Up, Open Season. What were the other two that we said?
Over the Hedge.
Over
and
the Hedge
Robots.
and Robots. I think they've seen Over the Hedge maybe one time. I don't think they've seen Robots. Because if they've seen Robots, they would be talking about it and quoting it all the time. They're like that.
We need to like have a little movie night and we can watch Robots with them. And then once they go to bed, we can watch John Wick 2. Because that's an update that like one of our past episodes, we talked about that and we have made no progress.
Starting in like the winter or spring, you
it
and
was
Caden.
like the spring, yeah.
Yeah, you and Caden were watching through it, and I was saying, hurry up,
we watched
finish them,
John
so
Wick
I could
1.
watch John Wick 4 with you guys.
We still will, but like, just so many other things happened, and so then we just haven't watched it.
Less important things. Well, let's talk about it.
Well, yeah.
Less important things.
Wait, what says that? Let's talk about it. There's like some sort of content thing online that's like blah 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 blah. blah. Let's talk about it.
I don't know. But
I don't either, but that's something. Anyway, man. Okay, when was our last episode? June?
I don't know, May or June.
I think it was June. I don't think it was
Then-
May. Let's do a
Is it
little quick
August?
checks. Is it August now?
See, I got that Meant to Live intro just stuck in my head.
Our last thing, it says a month ago. It was June because it was our Cedar Point episode and it came out like the Sunday after we had gone to Cedar Point, so it was like mid-June.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sounds
Since
good.
then, I've been to Cedar Point one other time. Seth has been like 3 times.
Two
times
two-
since then.
Yeah.
But man, a lot has happened. So, new place. We're not in the condo anymore.
True.
Our parents finally moved into their new house.
Yay.
And we got the date pushed back so many times that we moved into the new house. And a week later was my bridal shower. And like a few days later, all of our family came into town. So it was really chaotic in this house.
Yeah.
But pulled it together. And
Yeah, the
I had a
house was
great
great.
bridal shower. It was super fun.
That's awesome. Let's go.
You weren't there, I guess. But
No, I wasn't.
Maisie and Keanu were there.
Yeah. But
Got a lot of stuff, opened a lot of presents.
that's really cool.
It was fun.
I love that. One of the rooms of the house is this one. The room that we're in.
Yeah.
Which is called what?
The 08 Club Room. So our parents have like this group of friends that they call Ocean's 8 because it's 4 couples.
There's 8 of them, and they
so there's
like
8.
going on vacation
And
to
yeah,
the ocean.
they go on vacation together. So they're called Ocean's 8. They've gotten like matching T-shirts before for vacations. I'm like, wow, I
Old people
wouldn't
things.
do that. But,
Old people things.
But my mom is basically making them like a little like club room, bar, speakeasy.
Which is funny because
And
I
this
don't
is where
think
we are right now.
I don't think the 8 of them would love to be in this room, like in this room specifically, just hanging out.
I think there's gonna be more done to it.
for sure. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is just.
I still think
like
they're
this
gonna go
temporarily.
venture out into the rest of the house over there.
Well, yeah, but I think it's like they're gonna make their drinks in here because like what you can't see
yeah,
in
you're
here,
right.
there's like a little bar space. So,
yeah,
like,
yeah. This a nice selection of.
And she's doing more. That's like a lot of
Stuff.
stuff's like getting built in, and she's painting more and adding more chairs and stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it'll transform, I'm sure. But
True.
anyway,
Yeah, so we're in the '08 club.
We're in the '08 club room.
Room? You put room on the end of it?
I don't know. That's what she always says.
Oh, let's just call it the '08 club.
The '08 club.
We're in the '08 club.
'08 times Grownup Kids.
Hey, there we go.
What a collab.
What a collab.
But
so that's why the wall is blue, the tables are blue.
My mug is blue.
Wow.
Our eyes are blue.
Yeah.
They're probably like popping in this room right now.
Yeah, actually, you're probably right. So yeah, new house. This house is sick. I will say that the house is huge. There's a lot of things that mom and dad are still going to be doing to this house.
Yeah, it's definitely a step up from the condo that flooded every time it rained. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't even know if I actually talked about that on the podcast before, but
yeah,
it did flood in the kitchen in the basement where I lived every time it rained harder than a sprinkle. And I would just have to sit there and mop up water with towels for like the entirety of the time that it was raining.
That's fine.
But I don't have to do it anymore. It literally rained so hard, like right after we moved. And Dad was like, "Are you feeling good about not being in the condo right about now?" I said, "I'm feeling very good." Like, I was like, "Not my problem. Not my circus, not my monkeys."
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah, I think this house is going to be sick. They're going to put in a theater in the basement.
Yeah, eventually that's the plan.
And it's
that would be fun.
I don't know what, 4 or 5 bedrooms, something
Maybe
like
one day we'll just film in the theater.
Oh, no. Once they finish that basement, I feel like we definitely want to film down there or something. Like, I just think it'd be fun.
We'd have to get like some actual lighting set up or something.
Yeah, we'd have to do something.
Else it's just going to be dark.
But the house is dope.
Yeah, it's a great house.
They're gonna end up putting in a whole like pool and everything in the back, which that's probably a ways off. But so anyways, this house is already sweet and it's just gonna get sweeter.
Yeah, it is a really great house. I get to live here for like 2 months. Also, crazy update.
Speaking of houses.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Kaden and I started looking at houses the week that we moved into this house. Well, we had been looking at houses, but got pre-approved and actually could put an offer on a house the day that we moved into this house. So then a couple days later, we went and looked at some houses. One of them we loved, but it was going to be a huge renovation. But we were like, we can do it. Project. Like, we don't have any kids. We can just go like room by room. Mm-hmm. It was like, it would have been the coolest house. Like, it was so cool. And the transformation would have been insane. Like, I'm still a little like slightly like, oh, just the before and after would have been so good.
Yeah.
But we were going to put an offer on that house. And then when our agent went to write the offer, the other agent of the house said, like, we just went under contract. So we couldn't write an offer on that house. I was pretty sad about it. I haven't gotten sad about any other house, but I like cried about that one. But it was also like the same week as the bridal shower and family was coming into town and we just moved in this house and I was just like, I just want to know where we're going to live. Like, but then
it's real.
Like the day before my bridal shower, earlier in July, or it was like the end of July, a house hit the market that day. And I looked at, like, I saw it, texted our agent, asked if we could go see it. We went and saw it the day before the bridal shower. Like, all of our family was in town and we were like, just dipped out real quick. Went and saw that house. And then a second house that was the exact same floor plan as the other one.
Oh, wow.
They were literally the exact same house, exact same square footage. Everything was in the exact same place.
Wow.
Like, it's probably one of those, like, Sears houses where it's like they would order it from a catalog and it would literally be like you ordered your house and they would come build it.
What?
Like Caden's parents, their house is a Sears house. So like you can go around Mount Clemens and see like many different houses that are the exact same floor plan as their house.
That's crazy.
But so it's like we looked at one, we really liked it. And on the drive to the second one, we were like, I think we need to just write an offer on that house. But we looked at the second one and it was the exact same. So it's kind of funny because we were like,
the third
easy to compare.
Yeah.
And it was like $30,000 more and had like worse like stuff in there, just like the floors or the like fixtures or whatever. There was just things we didn't like as much about it.
Right.
And they wanted $30,000 more.
Yeah.
And
easy decision.
So we like told her on the spot, like, yeah, we want to put an offer on the first house. Wrote an offer that night, the day of our bridal shower, which we saw our agent. She was at our bridal shower because she's Heather, our friend. She was like, you guys might have a house. And then that night she called us and told us that we got the offer accepted.
Nice.
So currently, right now, when we're filming this, everything has been done besides finishing. The underwriting is done. Like all that stuff is done. There was like one thing, and then we just are having to close. So that's pretty crazy. By the time that this comes out, I'm sure we'll already be closed by then.
Wow. Come on.
Which is crazy.
Let's go.
And it's a house where we don't have to do anything. Like we could just move in and live there.
Yeah, that's
obviously
huge.
We will.
Yeah.
Because like we just want to make it our own and paint and Caden's a painter. So like he's like, I have to paint everything because it's going to drive him crazy. Which I'm thankful for. But it feels good to be like, okay, I know where we're going to live. I know that we can move everything in before our wedding. And I know that like we don't necessarily have to like do any big projects if we didn't want to. Yeah. Which is very nice.
Let's go.
So I'm very excited about that. That's a pretty big update.
Yeah, it's huge.
Bought a house.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of big updates. My kids started riding bikes. I don't remember if I talked about that on the podcast or not, but it's just crazy how like
they're really good at it.
No, they're so good at it that they do tricks. They've only been riding bikes for maybe 2 months or like whatever.
Pop a wheelie or something?
No. Crazier than that in my opinion.
Really?
My kids will, while riding, take their feet off the pedals, pull their feet up onto the bike seat. They're standing. They'll still hold on to their handlebars, but they'll stand on the bike seat or on the frame of the bike.
Oh my gosh.
And stand up, so they're like butts up high in the air and they're kind of leaning down and holding their and they're just riding down the street like that, and even like turning into the driveway like that. Like I was like, dog, I never even did this stuff. Like, what are brave. You? They're crazy, but they're That's also hilarious. They're like just super coordinated and talented, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, that is. And Oliver is just so cute.
Yeah, he is. Ugh. Jude started T-ball the other day.
That's really fun.
Just like a few days ago. Maisie got to practice with them. She might end up joining the team because at the time we didn't realize it was boys and girls, but we found that out. So she was allowed to practice for the first one. And so we might just sign her up for the whole team if they allow it. So anyways, T-ball is full swing. I think Jude, for like a good 10 to 14 days leading up to it, every day was like, when is T-ball? When do I start T-ball? When do I start baseball? You know, like just everything. Every day he wants to go out in the yard and like play catch or like hit off of like, we got like one of those plastic bats, plastic balls and a tee, wiffle ball ish, and he wanted to go out there and hit all the time.
That one time I babysat them last year.
Yeah.
Do you remember when, like, it was when you were getting your tattoo?
Okay. Yeah.
And I had them in. Oliver wasn't even born yet, but we were doing that outside, and Jude, on his very first swing, happened to just hit it where it soared across, and Maisie wasn't paying attention, and it went, and Maisie was so mad. Yeah. He did it on purpose. He hates me. And I was like, I literally was like, Maisie, the like statistical like odds of him hitting you the way that just happened on his first swing is impossible. He couldn't have done that if he wanted to. And she's like, no, he did it on purpose. I was like, you don't even understand. That's not even possible. And she was just like, he hates me. And then she's like, I need a cookie. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, take a cookie. That's fine.
She's like, I need to pick the show. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I asked her, I was like, can you just like, let's just like have a good attitude. You didn't mean to. And like, I'll help you figure it out. She's like, yeah, I can have a good attitude. I was like, what's going on?
Wild.
She was so funny.
Wild.
Anyway, that was my experience with that T-ball thing.
Yeah. He's been just so excited.
That's really cute.
For those last like few weeks or whatever, especially, but even still after the first practice, like he just constantly wants to talk about or watch baseball or.
Oh, that's really fun.
So I've been telling him stories of when I played baseball growing up because that was a big deal. Or
baseball's a big thing in our family.
Yeah, we've turned on many Cubs games and Tigers games over the last few weeks and just like sat down and watched a couple innings. He falls asleep almost every time, which is funny. But he'll watch and like he'll try to keep up with like what's going on. Like there's been a couple times like a pitch is thrown and he's like, was that a strike? This was a big development. Jude has never pronounced his R's ever.
Oh, yeah.
And so, so he, anytime he says R's, it sounds like either the Y sound or the W sound. So he'd say something like, I'm just trying to pick a word. Well, when he tries to say the word bars, like a bar, like a candy bar or a granola bar or whatever, a bar, like a snack. Whenever you say bars, and we just got used to it, like it doesn't even sound like, it just sounds like he's saying bars to me after years now, but it sounds like boys, or boys. Like it sounds kind of like the word boys, but it's not, he's saying bars. So he was apparently he tells us this story one morning, sitting around the breakfast table, and he's telling us how he was, the day before, he was with his Nana and Papa, which is Kiana's mom and stepdad. And so Jude was with his Nana and Papa, and he was with Papa, sitting with Papa, and he said, Papa, can I have a boy? And Papa was like, a what? And he's like, could you get me a boy? And he was like, well, I'm not going to get you a boy because that's what you are, but I can get you a bar. So Jude is the one telling this story, and he says it exactly this way. He goes, Papa said, I can't get you a boy because that's what you are, but I can get you a bar. And when I tell you that me and Kiana were like, not only were we speechless, but we were just laughing so hard. We were in tears. Like, I don't think I've seen Kiana laugh that hard before in my life. Like, I actually think
really
that's the hardest I've ever seen her laugh, or close to it. Like, she could barely breathe. It was uncontrollable. And it was just one of the funniest things ever. And now it's like, for these last couple weeks now, I don't even think Jude notices it, but he says words with R, and sometimes it still sounds like the Y or the W sound, but then other times it's like that perfect R sound. And every time I hear it, I'm still just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like the other day he said, it's raining. And I was like, whoa. Yes, it is. But before I was like, it's waning. Like, oh, that's normal.
I
but
love his
it's
voice.
raining like that. And I was like, holy crap. It's just weird because he's getting older.
Yeah.
And then one of the other things that happened this summer was that Maisie's tooth was like rotting. It's kind of crazy because like we brush our teeth super regularly and often we floss our teeth like every day. Like kind of weird, but I just think it's one of those things that's like almost in a sense unpreventable, and her baby tooth just did what it did. So to protect the adult tooth underneath, they pulled it. And so Maisie was a trooper through that. And then she just like the other day, she just got a spacer put in, which for me is like a new experience. Yeah. It's like this metal thing that wraps around one of the teeth. And then it basically like is really strong. And it goes in the gap between the two teeth. And basically like
so they don't
pushes against those teeth, so it keeps that whole space wide open for the adult tooth to come in and not have to deal with the two baby teeth like going like this and collapsing in and making that space smaller, which then would jack up all of her teeth in terms of like trying to fit. So anyways, yeah, that was pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
Maisie was a trooper though. She's
awesome.
She's a multiple, and then she's now lost 3 teeth.
Dang.
As of the other day, she lost her 3rd one. It's just crazy. Like life is just moving.
Yeah, it really is.
It's wild.
It really is.
But yeah, ran an entire internship this summer. Went to Cedar Point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you didn't get to ride Siren's Curse yet, did you?
No, I didn't.
I've only ridden it the one time.
We did ride the new dragster, which we were talking about riding it on our last episode, but we hadn't gone on it yet. Safe to say, we both loved it.
Yeah, I think.
I personally am of the opinion that it is better than the original.
Yes, I agree. I also think it is the best ride I've ever been on.
It is so much fun.
Holy crap.
Like, I do think that the old dragster was so fast that you basically had no time to get scared. I still think that's true. Like, you don't really have time to be scared. And everybody would always say that, and then you don't believe them until you go on it and you're like, oh my gosh, you're right. I think that the new version of it, though, does give you a little bit more of a thrill. Like, you can feel the ride more than previously because it's a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. And you basically launch like twice or whatever it is, 3 times.
3 times.
So I do think it's like not scarier, but it's just like more intense a little bit.
I think it's probably on some level, I know it sounds crazy, but on some level it's a bit more thrilling.
Yeah.
Than the old one. But the old one was phenomenal. I would never knock it. It was
2.
incredible. But now Top Thrill 2 or the Dragster 2.0 or whatever is just like, it's just honestly every time I've ridden it, which is now, I think I've been on it 6 times now or 7 times.
The new one?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And every time I've ridden it, it's left me speechless.
Wait.
Like I get done with the ride and I'm just like, oh,
we went twice with Cole.
Mm-hmm.
I went once with Caden. How many times did you ride it when you were there the other day?
I think I've ridden it. I think it's 6 times total that I've ridden the ride.
So you rode it 3 times the other day?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
When we went, because we went with all of our family that was in town from Wisconsin for my bridal shower, the day after the shower, Caden and I rode the very front. And I don't think I've ever been on the very front on the dragster.
Yeah.
I was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I actually did really like it because I know you always say to go in the back, but they put us in the front. And it definitely was a little freaky to be the very front of that ride.
Yeah. I mean,
it was kind of crazy.
I don't doubt it.
I liked it though. It was fun.
I rode with one of my students. I rode front row of Millennium. He was just jazzed. He was jazzed. He's like, front row, let's go. So we did it, and we got off the ride, and it was just a bunch of. I actually was wearing a sweatshirt. There was just a bunch of dead mosquitoes and bugs.
Yeah.
Just like. Tick, 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 tick.
I know. I told Caden, I was like, keep your mouth closed.
Yeah, I think daytime it's not nearly as bad.
Yeah,
you're still a little bit, but not nearly as bad. But when you ride front row on some of those rides at nighttime. In the summer, and they're attracted to the lights and everything, like you're smoking some stuff. If you even keep your eyes open and do this, like you'll feel it hit your face and be like, blah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny, but Dragster's phenomenal. Siren's Curse is crazy.
I'm kind of sad that I didn't go on it, but that's okay.
Siren's Curse is crazy, like so much fun, and I kind of thought like, oh, this ride might not, it looks short. It's not very tall. Like, yeah, the drop is crazy the way that it tilts down. And I think it's so funny the way that everyone's like, no, I will not get on that ride. That makes it even more fun for me because I'm just like, okay, cool. Stay off the ride. But yeah, it was a phenomenal coaster. Like, it is so smooth. It's insane. It's definitely not better than Top Thrill 2. That's for sure. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's not better than Top Thrill 2. It's not better than Steel Vengeance. I would say it's so good. I would say for me, my top goes Top Thrill 2, Steel Vengeance, Millennium, Siren's Curse, and then my 5th is probably Maverick still. I love Maverick. Every time I ride it, I go into it thinking, I don't even know if this ride is as good as I used to think it was.
That's so
and
fun.
Then I get on the ride and I'm like, yes, it is. It's still as fun as it used to be.
Oh my gosh, when we went on Belraven, when we were just there, Caden kept doing we don't want to stop.
We want to go. Yes.
That was funny.
So great.
But yeah, Cedar Point is always a highlight of the summer.
So much fun, man.
Yeah, what else has happened? I don't know if you know who these people are, but Kate and I just finished do you know who Ryan Trahan is?
No, I don't. Are
And
you going to
Haley
talk
fam?
about these people that have been traveling the...
Yeah, 50 states in 50 days.
Yeah. I just know people that have been talking about it.
It's so fun. They're both Christians, but he's like one of the biggest YouTubers, like in general, I guess. And Caden's watched him for like a really long time. But and he went and did this series where he like traveled around the world on a penny.
Yeah, I heard about
And
this. Yeah.
so Caden and I watched that. Like Caden showed me that sometime last year. We watched through it, and then he started this series with his wife, and they did it, and they're like my age, and so we have been watching that. That was super fun.
Yeah,
It was like
really
such
cool.
a like people watch it with their kids, like Maisie and Jude's age, and like the kids love it, the parents love it.
That's
like
fun.
It's really sweet to see somebody like make something that is so wholesome.
Yeah.
And is so entertaining and is so like loving.
Yeah. Man, it's
and
actually
his interactions
it's just,
with people are so cool. Like
that's great.
everywhere he goes, they like just talk to strangers and stuff like that, and they're always super fun. And he's like painfully awkward on purpose. Like
Really?
But like I don't know. It's not the same way that somebody like Nathan Fielder from like Nathan For You is. It's like an extroverted, like really sweet kind of
Got
like
it.
goofy, awkward.
Got it.
And I think he knows. I think he like plays into it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But he's super cool, and his wife is really cool too. And we just finished that. And they did go to all 50 states. And they make he has a candy brand called
Okay.
Joyride,
Okay.
and it's in like Target, Walmart, like
This is
like
the
most
thing now.
places.
Like streamers and
Yeah, because like
and
Feastables
make
and like all that. But
brands of
Joyride is
candy and
really
whatnot.
good because
Yeah.
it's like no artificial flavors,
I'm not
less
knocking
sugar.
it, to be
No,
fair.
yeah.
I was just
It
saying
is like
I've
kind
noticed
of a thing. Like people
Mr.
come out with
Beast
their
has his
drinks,
things
like
and,
Prime is
yeah,
like
yeah, the
Paul,
Paul's,
yeah.
Mr. Beast, Paul's.
What's gonna be
this.
ours?
What's gonna be ours? That's crazy. Let's just get Poppy to do a flavor.
Grownup Kids, Poppy.
A Grownup Kids flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
But-
know what it would be, but
I don't either. But but his brand, his candy Joyride is actually so good. Like at this point, I don't really want any other candy.
interesting.
Like it is so
it's
good.
not chocolate, it's candy.
No, yeah, it's candy. Like
Huh.
like
I want to eat
common
it.
candies, but like his version of it, and you can definitely tell that it like is better than normal candy.
Interesting.
But
I want
there's like no
to
bad
eat
ingredients and less sugar and no like dyes and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
So it like feels like, oh, okay, this isn't that bad. Like if I'm gonna go to the movie theater, I'm gonna go get some Joyride. But they've like every episode of the 50 States in 50 Days,
Yeah, they're like
he tries to get Joyride in each state. There's only a couple where he didn't find it, but so they say Joyride run, and then he goes into a place and tries to find Joyride, and so now it's like a bunch of the times that we would watch one of the episodes, it's like, oh, we're going to the store, like we gotta get Joyride, and then you eat it while you watch the episode.
that's hilarious.
It's super fun.
I mean, free advertising right there through
it
their
was
own videos.
crazy. And
Yeah.
they read all the donations at the end, and the amount of companies that donate because you just get so much free advertising just from them reading
That's
your
cool.
donation.
Wow.
Like T-Mobile, like American
Whoa.
Airlines, like upgraded them to first class and donated.
Oh my
like,
goodness, yeah.
like a bunch of like a razor brand, like a bike brand, like just like I can't even remember all of them. There's so
that's
many that we were
crazy.
like, that's insane that they like big brands, name brand, like
Yeah.
ESPN donated because they kept posting edits of his wife Haley like doing like the different like Steph Curry's little like thing that he does, like this thingy that he does,
it's like celebrations after he makes a shot.
She would just
basically.
like kind of be like haha funny, like if they were doing stuff, because I don't know, they'll like randomly like do little like dance, like just I don't know how to explain it, but they do
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And then the editors that they have, their friends that edit each episode, like add it in. And so then ESPN, like halfway through the series or something like that, maybe even earlier, ESPN like posted an edit of her doing all the things, followed by like clips of the different like athletes that and then it became like a thing. Like I was seeing edits of her like all over from like big companies with like athletes and stuff, and it became like this thing of like Haley fam edits. And so then like ESPN, I'm pretty sure, like donated and said something about it. Like tons of companies. It was really cool. They raised like $10 million or $11 million for St. Jude.
That's cool.
Which their goal was $1 million.
Yeah, that's fire.
And they
hit
it was like 11 or 12 at the end of it. But
I love to see just like believers, Christians.
Yeah, it was really
that
cool.
are just like living a lifestyle of like having more than enough and being a blessing more than they even ever intended to be a blessing or whatever. Like that's what the kingdom of God really looks like.
And
that's what life
they
is.
stayed in a different Airbnb in each state. Like he looked for the coolest Airbnb in each state. I will say Michigan was like slightly disappointing to me because Michigan is so beautiful.
They just picked a bad one.
And they picked like a Frank Lloyd Wright house, which is cool. Do you know who that is? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like, that's cool. It was around like Kalamazoo area. And usually like in each state, like they do things that were like geared kind of towards that state on a tight timeline because they're going to a different one every single day. Yep. So I get it. But I was like, oh, like the Great Lakes, like Detroit,
for sure.
even like Ann Arbor would have been cool, but like Kalamazoo, like
Kalamazoo.
They didn't really do anything in Michigan. They literally just kind of were like at the Airbnb and then left.
Like stopped through.
And so I was like,
that is a bummer.
Like you could have stayed in like a super cool like
also just
beach cottage on Lake Michigan,
just
or
go
like
up
the
to
dunes
Traverse
or
City
something.
or the dunes. I mean, you could have done something that would have been like maybe highlighted Michigan a little more, but I get it. If it didn't fit the timeline or whatever,
right?
Like,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
They have a tight thing, and they like if people donated a certain amount, they had to spin the wheel of doom.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, and it would like get like really derail. It could have really derailed them. Like they had to like split up and get to the Airbnb like separately, or like
that junk is hilarious,
crazy. But it was funny. So fun to watch.
Yeah, we'll probably have to watch it. Me and Kiana and the kids would probably really enjoy it.
Yeah, I really think Maisie and Jude would like it.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. I also just like exposing them to things like traveling, or it sounds like on some level this is that type of traveling where sometimes, especially with this wheel of doom and like the fun of that or whatever,
have weird circumstances.
Sometimes like your circumstances and the things that you're like coming up against aren't always ideal, but like you can just have fun through it and just like
and they do,
right?
They
and
like
I think
find
that's
a way
important
to be like,
I want my kids to see that.
Like you can tell Haley, his wife, is like, especially when they knew they were gonna like split or something, she would get kind of like stressed out about it. But it always ended up fine. And like he was always like, I'm trying to set Haley up like as best as I possibly can, knowing that she and I are gonna have to split up and whatever. It was really cool. They seem like really cool people. But
yeah, that's great.
Or they are really cool people. Anyway,
all right, cool. Well, they can just come on the podcast eventually.
That would be so cool.
Or we could go on theirs. Or
he's just a YouTuber, and I think she's also just a YouTuber. She's actually writing a book.
Sounds like a great thing to go on. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's great.
But anyway, so that's one of my updates. I'm trying to think of other things that have happened. We're like a month away from getting married pretty much, which is crazy. Caden and I.
Congrats. Let's frickin' go.
That's insane.
I'm a month away from
officiating
your marriage. So big day for me coming up.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. We met with like Crystal, who's doing like the day of coordinating. That made it feel pretty like, oh wow, this is like actually happening.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
Yeah,
let's go. Well,
that's our dress.
Oh, that's huge.
Caden's getting his suit tailored finally, which is great.
Oh, am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to get my suit tailored?
Is your suit bad?
I don't think so. I'll try.
Caden's was really big, so we had to get his tailored.
Got it. Well, yeah, no, I'm probably set.
Oh, I have one other update.
Okay, go.
The podcast listeners that are avid listeners would know that this is a big update.
Okay.
But Witches for Alani came back.
Oh gosh.
For the fall.
Yeah.
I found it at Walmart the other day.
No way.
Yeah, I got 6 of them. I drank one.
Congratulations.
I put 2 in a safe spot to keep for Caden and I driving home from our wedding.
Oh, that's fun.
The day after.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, there's no better road trip drink.
Yeah.
Truly. And then
spice, but it's fine.
Not for me.
Yeah, it's fair.
And then I have 3 more that I'm going to take to camp this weekend.
Nice.
I was like,
nice.
I'm going to be on an all-time high at camp if I'm doing what I'm doing. And then on top of it, I have Witch's Brulani. Like, game over.
Yeah, that's real. That's so real.
And it tasted just as good.
Yeah.
Which also, I know you don't. You literally don't care about this at all. I know that. But they came out with a pumpkin, like, cream one. And people have been flaming it because they're like, ew.
Is it
this
gross?
Doesn't belong in
Is it
Milani,
gross?
Apparently.
Interesting.
Caden was like, we watched a video of somebody trying it. He's like, I still want to try it.
Yeah. The thing is that pumpkin cream doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, but like in like a pop type drink.
And I get you.
know?
It's
like if there was a pumpkin cream poppy, I feel like it'd be kind of like, do you like pumpkin stuff? I feel like that's not something I would think you would like.
I mean, pumpkin pie is pretty freaking good. I mean, that's probably it for me as far as like pumpkin flavor
like
things.
You
but like
drink like a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, nah. But like
pumpkin cold foam.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. But all I know is that like pumpkin pie, especially if you put some whipped cream on that junk, it's really good.
Well,
so
then you would love pumpkin cold foam because it's.
Well, there you go.
Basically,
but my point is like pumpkin cream something. I get what you're saying. A carbonated drink, maybe not.
A carbonated, maybe caffeinated drink.
Right, that's my point. It's like maybe not in that form.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound bad when you just think about like when you just think about pumpkin cream. I'm like, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. And like, do I kind of still want to try it? Yeah. But people have been saying it's not good.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh my gosh, wait, one more update.
Okay.
Another snack update.
Okay, got it.
Have you ever had a Built Bar Puff?
Nope.
Best protein bar I've ever had.
Really?
Not even joking. I don't like most protein bars.
Yeah.
Because they all have that weird like chalky, like proteiny blah kind of taste, you know?
Yep.
Like kind of like your mouth is sort of like
Yep.
After. It's like basically a chocolate covered marshmallow.
Nice.
But it's good ingredients and it's protein bar.
Yeah, I'll probably never have one, but that's great. Built Bar Puff Bar.
They sell a box of them at Costco.
Built
and
protein
I bought it
puff.
twice.
Built, what's it called?
Built Bar Puff.
Built Bar Puff.
Puffs. They have a cookies and cream flavor. I tried it. It was pretty good.
Yeah. The only way I'm ever trying this thing is if Kiana buys some, so.
Yeah, and I get it.
Maybe she'll listen to this and buy some. I don't know. They're
possible. Really good, but
if I ever try one, I'm coming onto the podcast and saying, "Yo, I tried that junk. It was really good." Blah,
yeah.
blah, blah.
I'm just trying to think of all the little updates that I have.
Yeah.
Filmed some weddings.
Nice.
That's been cool. Got my hair colored and cut again.
Nice.
That's cool.
My hair's getting long.
Yeah,
and
you've been rocking the headband life.
Yeah.
It's been really, really hot in Michigan.
Really hot.
The fact that we're both wearing pants and a sweatshirt is like kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, actually,
it's because it's
true.
AC inside. But
yeah, we're inside. Plus, also something about dressing cozy on the podcast is a vibe.
Yeah.
You know. But anyways, yeah.
But anyways, do you have any other updates?
I don't.
We have camp this weekend.
Yeah, that really is a big thing right now.
Crazy.
Is like camp this weekend is just such a huge deal.
Oh,
we won't be able to talk
party.
about. Oh yeah, Caden's bachelor party was crazy. We went and did three different things that you would.
It's like such a boy day.
Yeah, you would maybe get together with a group of friends and go do one of those things. So we went go-karting at a place that's like. The go-karts are fast as frick. It's very intense. You have to wear like a whole helmet with like the shield, like
that's
the
crazy.
shield visor and everything. It's really amazing, and so we did that for like 2 hours, 5 races. You can't even make a fist afterward. Your grip strength is just absolutely gone. Like I tried to make a fist afterward, and I got to like here, and it was like like you just can't even. So then we left there and went to a place called Activate Games, which is like these. There's a few different ones throughout the country, I think, but it's like all these different rooms with interactive games that are all like the floor is a grid that lights up and each square can light up different colors. And so you have to there's like different game modes. One might be get from one side of the room to the other without stepping on any red squares. or get from one side of the room to the other and hit all the blue ones. But then while you're trying to hit all the blue ones, there's like red going like in some type of pattern, and you got to figure out the pattern, avoid the red, step on the blue, get to the other side.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then like that's one room. Another room is there's a ton of screens in front of you, and you have to throw balls at the screens and like do them in a certain order or whatever. There's one room where you walk in and it's got these foot pads, and then it's got this like console in front of you of arrows and then buttons. And so whatever pops up on the screen, you either have to like run on the foot pads, or you have to like press certain arrows really fast or hit a button. It's crazy. Like honestly, the Activate Games is phenomenal. They have one room that's just lasers. Like you have to get from one side of the room to
like
the
Ocean's
other.
12?
Correct. Like I'm robbing a museum of their precious art piece. Like you have to get from one side to the other without hitting the lasers.
That's cool.
It's just amazing. The Activate Games is incredible.
What's the last place you guys went?
And then the last place we went to is MI Combat, which is just like this
intense laser tag.
It's iCombat, but the franchise or the local one, they add an M to it, MI for Michigan. But iCombat is basically just laser tag, but it's like way more realistic feeling. The guns aren't like these cheap plastic things with funny like pew pew sounds. It's like a freaking actual gun, hollowed out and retrofitted with like laser tag technology. And then it's also got like a scope on the top with a sight. And if you don't use the sight, like if you're not aiming down sights, you're not hitting anything. Wow. Like it is extremely accurate and therefore very difficult to like shoot people. And then you, instead of it just being like one game, like laser tag, and then you're out and you wait 15 minutes for your next game, this is you go in and you have an hour and a half session of playing like 6, 7, 8 different game modes. Wow. And they're game modes that are representative of some of the ones you might see in like Call of Duty. It's phenomenal. If you have an iCombat near you, you need to go, or MI Combat or whatever. Like it's phenomenal. So
that's crazy. For
Caden's bachelor party, we did that. We had gone to lunch at the beginning. We went to dinner after, and then we did a bonfire. We made Caden wear a 3XL
he sent
pink
me a video.
polo, like a light pink polo with a pair of
they're
huge
massive
baggy and one shorts, which is like also like what a blast from the past. And one, didn't even know they still made clothes. Like that's my childhood. So he was wearing this light pink polo, and when I say huge, I'm like past his knees.
Yeah.
And then like also just like so wide. And Caden's like a pretty like thin dude. So it was hilarious. He was swimming. And then the shorts were massive. And man, he rocked it. He looked great.
He sent me a video of you guys walking.
Straight out of a 2001 movie or TV show.
He like sent me the video of him in the pink, and I was like, what the heck? And then he pans back, and all of you guys are wearing the like gray ones or whatever.
We're wearing light gray polos that are the same as his, but just like gray.
Doing?
Yeah, we just bought them all to go to dinner and like look like idiots.
I was like, who paid for that? He was like, Stone or somebody. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah, Caden didn't
I asked him, I was like,
anything.
did anybody say anything to you guys when you went to dinner? He was like, no.
No, tons of people were looking at us as we walked in, and it's like Caden was walking first, and then all of us walking behind him, and I caught eyes from at least one person at every single table that we walked past.
It's so funny because like I was telling Caden, I was like, on my bachelorette, like we went to dinner and it was like a group of all of us girls, and we're all like dressed nice, like dressed up. And even that, I was like, oh my gosh, like people are gonna look at us and like they're gonna know I'm at my bachelorette and I just want to like go to dinner, blah blah blah. And you guys are in that, and he's just like, I was like, yeah, that's the difference right there. I'm like, I don't like this. He's like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, it was so funny. It was really funny. Then we went back to Caden's house and did a bonfire until like 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it was just
that's
like
great. He had such a good time.
What
I'm
a
really
day!
Glad.
One of the best like days of just
great.
like being with friends and enjoying and laughing and whatever. One of the best days I've ever experienced. And then to have that be a bachelor party is pretty special.
It's a good excuse to just have a bunch of
when else are you
friends.
really gonna just like lock in and be like, hey, let's spend a bunch of money on all this stuff. Like that's crazy. So it was a great time. What a really day. Good. Yeah. And then camp this weekend.
Yeah.
And so we leave Friday. Students will get up there Saturday. It's about 4 days long, and then we'll get home. So
crazy.
It's going to be insane. We won't have an episode until way after camp though.
Like a week.
No.
Yeah. August 17th.
That's when this episode comes out.
Yeah. Oh, the camp recap episode.
The camp recap episode won't come out until a good few weeks or maybe even a month after camp ends. But it'll come out eventually.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But we're back. Feels good. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.